Class, Mrs. Gilling here. If you are watching this video, it means you've already watched the previous video that explains your project and you are interested in doing the poster or infographic option, which is awesome. I am going to go over those requirements with you, but first I want to remind you of the prompt. So if you ask a theater full of people to rate the movie they just saw, chances are you're going to get a variety of responses. Different people have different perspectives based on their life experiences, and this shapes their thoughts on things, like movies. For this project, you will assume the role of 4 different people who are impacted by the birth of America: a patriot, loyalist, American Indian, and slave, and provide a review/critique, kind of like a movie review or critique, on American independence. For each group, you will share how many stars you would rate America gaining its independence, whether or not you would recommend America gaining its independence to a friend, and explain why. At the end of your project, you will share your own perspective on America gaining its independence. So here are the requirements. So first of all, you need to have a fun title where you pick a cool title and you put your name down. That'll get you 5 points. Then you need to have a little subtitle underneath that just helps the audience know kind of what your whole poster is about. So helping them know that you're providing a critique of American independence from different perspectives. And so you get 10 points for that. Section number 1 is worth 15 points. So in one section of your poster, I want you to write your review out of American independence from the perspective of a loyalist. So the people that were like loyal to Britain, they were in America, but they were really loyal to Britain. They wanted Britain to keep being in control. You're going to write it from their perspective. Explain how many stars you would rate American independence out of 5, whether or not you would recommend it to a friend, and then give at least 3 reasons. And you don't have to go reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. I could just be able to tell reading it that you have at least 3 different points about why that loyalists would feel that way. And it does need to be at least 5 sentences long. I don't want bullet points. I want it in sentences because it should be written in movie review form. And those aren't written in bullet points when you read them. They're just someone sharing their viewpoint. Section 2 is the same thing, but you're going to do it from the perspective of a patriot. For Section 3, same thing, but the perspective of an American Indian. And then Section 4, the same thing, but it's going to be from the perspective of a slave. And then in your concluding section, it's a little bit different because it's going to be your modern day perspective on American independence. Knowing what you know today, how would you rate American independence? And make sure that you're saying how many stars you would make it be, whether or not you would recommend it to a friend, that you're including 3 reasons within there, and that it's at least 5 sentences long. For overall appearance, you get 10 points. So your poster needs to have different colors. It needs to have at least 5 pictures on it. Double check your spelling and grammar, and it all should fit on one page. I'm not looking for like a page and a half for something like that. Just it should be pretty concise and fit to one poster page. You're welcome to use online programs like Canva or Paint. You're also welcome, if you're hands-on, to do a physical paper board or poster board if you want to, and then take a picture of what you created. That's totally good. Here's an example of something that I came up with. And I did this using Canva. So here's my title, American Independence. And then my subtitle, 5 different perspectives. How does it rate? So there's 15 points all right there. Over here, I put my loyalist perspective, and I'll go ahead and read this one for you. So this is what I'm looking for when I say review. This is from the voice of a loyalist critiquing American independence. Our trade and commerce have flourished under the protection of the British Navy. Why would we want to give that up? Plus, our great mother nation have years of experience leading. Does George Washington really think he can do better than our king? Sure, maybe the taxation policies aren't that great, but Britain did gain a big debt trying to protect us in the French and Indian War. It is only fair that we contribute to the defense and administration of the empire. I am not a traitor. American independence, 2 out of 5 stars, would not recommend. So that's what I'm meaning by a review from their perspective. And that's what I did on each one. So this section's, a patriot's perspective, and then American Indian, a slave, and then down here I put my own perspective of what I think about American independence. And you have this, there's a link to it, so you can go look at it in more detail, read each one of these to kind of get an idea of what I'm looking for. But you can see there's multiple pictures on here, there's different colors. This is just a good example of good quality work that I know you're all totally capable of doing. So if you have any questions about how to do a poster or infographic, please reach out to me. But other than that, good luck on your project.